Hello, welcome back to the Society's Application Support channel here on YouTube. In this video we're going to go over two quick troubleshooting issues that happen when you try to publish pages in the CMS and you receive either an internal application server error or an invalid markup error where the content cannot be parsed. As you can see here on the screen, a couple of things to know as to why these issues happen. The first one is when you copy code from Microsoft Word or another word processing application without stripping the format first. And what happens is there's some incompatible HTML code that's entered due to the style or the format from the word processing application that you're using. And the other one is when you insert links into the CMS and you don't let the pop-up window load completely when you're inserting your links. It puts a admin URL on the back end in the HTML code rendering the error. So with that said, we're going to jump over to the CMS and we're going to take a look at our first test page here. This is the first error I mentioned where you don't copy correctly from Microsoft Word. So you can see the content here. It displays correctly in your WYSIWYG editor. But if you go to preview the page, you'll get the invalid markup and your page looks like this. So what you need to do is what we're going to look for in your HTML code to resolve that is if you take a look in the source, you want to look for tags that look like this, as well as the ST1 that you see here. These are most commonly entered in through Microsoft Word without using that copy from Word button. What I find most helpful is to just copy the entire content into a notepad. When looking for this, pasting it into Notepad and actually doing a file search or a find so you can look for it quickly, and you'll be able to determine, do these exist? So we're going to go ahead and search up, and you can see it finds it for you exactly where it is, and each opening tag has an ending tag where you have the slash in it, and you can find that as well by using the search. Or if there's not a lot of HTML content in the WYSIWYG, you can just eyeball it. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and remove these couple tags here. And once we do that, we'll save our page and we'll be able to once again not only preview it successfully, but we'll be able to actually publish the page. So we'll click on save here, we'll let it refresh and preview, and now the page should open up fine. Okay? So that's the first issue. The second one is located on my second test page. And we're going to open up the main content on this page. And once again we'll preview. Now this type of error, you'll actually see a server application error message. It's a little more in detail. So we're going to go ahead and just preview the error. And you'll get a screen that looks like this. And this again comes down to the admin URL being placed into your hyperlinks. So I had put it into this citizens one here on purpose just so I can recreate it for the video here. So you would come into your source code and you would look at all of your links that are in your page, and you want to look for the URL that looks like this, where it has cms1.nationalmssociety.org, and you'll have the actual CMS ID number of the internal link that you meant to reference. All we need to do to clear this error is everything after that first quote, so you want to start at the H, where HTTP is, all the way up to the slash before the R, and we're just going to remove it. So your link should look like href equals, and then within the quotations, the CMS ID number of the link you're trying to go to. We'll go ahead and hit save. Let the page refresh and preview. And now we'll be able to render the page correctly, as well as that link will now work. So I hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions or comments on the video, you can leave them below or open a ticket through the Society's work order ticketing system. Thanks for watching.